Hello everybody and welcome again to another video of Hatchet and Parkworks Magazine Combat Patrol issue 7. Long awaited video, but yeah, here we go. And today, because obviously we got the ruler, we are measuring movement of the individuals and also the range for weapons. So let's have a quick recap of what they explained. So movement and measuring. So all measurements are in inches, as shown on the ruler. Goes up to 12. The ruler is basically showing you 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, and so on. Model bases. So the Terminator Captain and the the Tyranid Prime is 3 inches away from each other. Movement and coherency. It will explain on their data sheets. M is for movement, so the Infernus Marine can move 6 inches. How we move our models, as shown here. Unit coherency, making sure that we keep each squad member 2 inches away from each other at a maximum. Where you can move, basically you can't move through the Tyranid. As explained there, the Infernus Marines cannot move through the Tyranid Prime. They also cannot move off the battle board. And the Infernus squad can move over open ground with no restrictions, as long as there is no restrictions. Engagement range, they can't be, that's basically his safe zone, and it's 1 inch. So moving units, obviously every unit moves as a unit, so not just one can move up 6, the whole unit has to move up. Weapon and threat ranges. So no part of any model's base in the unit of the Von Rhino Leaper is within 12 inches of the Infernus Marines, so it is out of range. The Tyranid Prime shown here is comfortably within the weapon range of the Infernus Marines Pyroblaster. Obviously all this is explained on the data sheets. So today we're using barb gaunts and we are using the Infernus Marines. I'll move this in a minute, and also you'll see that there are some terrain pieces left out, some Tyranid terrain pieces that are actually shown in the magazine. So as I said before, this is what we're using for their movement, and also we are using their range weapons, which is a barb launcher, and that has a range of 24 inches. And then looking down here, again, the Infernus squad can move 6 inches. We are using the Pyroblaster, and it has a range of 12. Right then, let's get some pages turned and let's get on with the fight. So scenario 3, Waking the Swarm. So yes, gather your data sheets, we have them here ready to go. How to win. In this mission, your goal is to move forward with the Infernus Marines using cover to avoid being attacked by the barb gaunts. You win if you slay all barb gaunts with your shooting attacks. So here's our layout. Like I said, I'll move this magazine now. You'll also see the 2 terrain pieces down on the battle board. They're there. Marines are here. Turn 1, let's go on with it. Oh, also what I have left out as a recap, if anyone's new to Warhammer 40k, is our wound rolls. Obviously shown in the last videos. I think this was back in issue 2 or 3. Got me dice, a lot of dice. So here we go. So I'll move this, and here you go. There's our Tyranid terrain. Basically in this scenario they're just used as cover. So turn 1, Space Marines move and shoot. So obviously move the Infernus Marines distance in inches equal to less than the M, which, move this one a bit closer. So their movement is 6. So what we do is we get our ruler, mark out 6 from each of the edge of the bases. So Space Marines are going first, obviously, so 6, and then if you like, you could just move them up. Move up, zoom out a bit so everyone can see what we're doing, and there we go. Now, because they've moved, also they're now entitled to shoot. However, line of sight and doesn't quite cover it, so that's their turn over. So we'll now get the data sheet for Barb Gaunts. In this scenario, as it's shown, Barb Gaunts are static, and they are going to just be staying there. So their range is 24. So edge of the base of this fella, the way across to there, and he is actually in line of sight of the entire squad pretty much. So he is 1, 2, he is as well. There's a base there, 12. He is as well. Gets a bit awkward here now. So edge of the base of this fella, move a bit forward slightly. Yeah, he is as well. And finally, the guy at the back, roughly about right, and he is as well. Okay, so obviously, as shown before, they're all in range. They have attacks D6. So there's 5 in a squad. We grab 5 dice, and this will show us exactly how many attacks they get. So roll the dice, put it down. They have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 attacks. So we get 13 dice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now the next one we do is their ballistic skill. Has to be on a 4+ to hit. So force, yes, yeah, yeah, and all them. They don't, so we'll chuck them back over there. Now, if you remember in previous videos, their weapon on a strength 5 to the Infernus Marines toughness of 4. Now if we look back, move that to the side, so the strength is greater than the toughness, if I'm not mistaken. Yes it is, by 1. So the strength is greater, so anything on a 3 is a hit. So 5 make it through, 1 don't. And then because their armor piercing is 0, there's nothing taken away. So on a save of 3, wow, unlucky. So 4 are successful. If you remember, each Infernus Marine has a wound of 2, so that means 2 are out of play. I'm going to take these 2 off as they're furthest away, and I'll just put them down in the bottom corner. So that's that turn done. Turn this back around. So now we move straight back onto the Space Marine turn. So movement to 6. In fact, let's see how they illustrate it in this. So basically these chaps are getting into cover. up to 6. Now the ruler's in the way. Or the terrain, should I say. So roughly there, there, there. Now because these guys are still in cover, they actually can't shoot, and apart from the cover, they're still out of range. So we go straight back on to the Barbagon's turn. So again, we measure their range. All of them are in range. Yeah, all in range. So we, again, they have an attack of d6, so we still have 5 Barbagons here. So we roll 5 dice for each Barbagon. Actually, they're actually in cover, aren't they? Right, that's my bad. That's my bad. They're actually in cover, so these guys can't engage. So again, we move back. Just ignore me. My stupid brain. I should have known. So we go back into the Space Marine turn. And I'm going to move them. Basically, like that. We check their range, and they're still out. So that's it. They can't, again, shoot. They're now out of cover, as I badly pointed out before. It's about for the Barbagons to shoot them while the Infernus Marines were in cover. So now these can definitely shoot, because now these guys are out in the open. So we get 5 dice. And they have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 attacks. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And now we're working off their ballistic skill for the weapon, which is a +4. So many dice. So pick 4 dice if I can. So what? I'll do it in 2 loads. So we'll roll these ones first, and then we'll roll these ones. Need more hands. So remember on a +4. So anything higher, 4 or higher, can go across. That one, that one. They never made it. So we've covered our ballistic skill of the weapon. Now we want to wound them. So if you remember, going back to this, the strength 5 against toughness 4, strength is greater. So anything on a 3+. So they make it through. They make it through. They make it through. We'll put those 3 away. Now we have to see if any of these Marines are slain. So the Marines again have a save of 3. And remember, there is no armor piercing, so we keep it at 3. So 3 never made it. So that's another one down, and we'll give it to the sergeant. He takes a wound. No, we won't give it to the sergeant, we'll give it to him. And then that's that turn done for them. So this is where it's going to get interesting. So now the Space Marine turn. So again, their movement is 6. We move these dudes up 6. And are they in range? as we said, their range weapon is 12 inches. Yes. And that just about makes it as well. So on their attacks, D6. So there's only 2 of them left. Need to put that back on there. So there's only 2 of them, and they get, so we roll 2 dice, they get 9 attacks. Well, actually not attacks, because this is a torrent weapon on here, they automatically hit. Yeah, their pyroblasters is a torrent, I'll explain here, so basically they automatically hit. Right, in fact, sorry, I'm gonna roll that again because I totally forgot what I got. So 1 each dice, 8 attacks, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a dice. So the strength of the weapon is 5 against toughness 4. Strength 5, toughness 4. So anything on a 3, which is -2. And then again, because this is 0 AP, these guys need 4 to save, and only 2 never make it, and they have a wound of 2, so that means 1 barber gone down. So now we go again on to the next one. Obviously they're static. D6, there's only 4 left, so we roll 4 dice instead of 5, and they get 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. On a 4. Too many dice. Right, Joe, what? We'll roll these ones first. Like that. So that never makes it. That makes it. No. No. So 6 dice make it through. And their strength, again, is 5. On a toughness 4. If we go back to this again, strength is greater than toughness, so anything on a 3. Yes, 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 yes. And then we go into the save. So on a 3+, one never makes it. So he's dead because he's already taken a wound. And then we go back onto the movement for the sergeant. So the sergeant is going to move up 6. Last remaining Space Marine gets 1 dice. He gets how many attacks? 2. Well, actually, this is to their boss, isn't it? So he already hits. Sorry, a few mistakes today. So 4, 5, 6 for the his strength on that is 5 to their toughness 4. So again, strength 5, toughness 4 on a 3. They all make it through. Barbagons need a 4. 2 don't make it through. No one dies. 3 left on the board. So they get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 attacks. So we revert back to the data sheet. So they've done their attacks, and now on ballistic skill 4, so anything over 4, only 2 make it. So the hits are in, and okay, I jumped ahead of myself here, haven't I? Or have I? So we had right, done the attacks, yes. Then we've done the ballistic skill. So we've done that, and now we are on the, what's it? The strength is great. Yeah, Jesus, wow. I am really sorry about this today, actually. Right, so strength is great and toughness. So on a 3+, they both make it through. He needs a 3 to save his ass. Saves 1 wound. Back to him. Would he be lucky? He may be. He can do it. So yeah, he's still, obviously, he hasn't moved, still in range. So his attacks, he gets 6 shots, which could be the winner here. Obviously, it's a torrent weapon, NA. So then we go into the strength of the weapon, which is 5. So 3 make it through, 2 don't. And then that was the strength, stronger than toughness. Strength is greater than toughness. Obviously for this, strength is greater than toughness 4. So anything on a 3 higher. So we roll 3 dice. These guys need to save. Anything on a 4. 2 fell. That's another head down. And then we go straight back onto these guys. 2 dice for their attacks. 10 attacks. 4, 6, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So anything on a 4 up. No, 4 don't do it. So roll again on a strength of the weapon, 5, the toughness 4, and for the millionth time, strength is greater than toughness. So on a 3, yes, yes, yes. He needs to save it on a 3+. Which one never makes it. Okay, I do apologise if I lost myself a couple of times. However, the Marine Sergeant is dead and only 2 Borbagons survived. Thank you so much for watching the video, and thank you for being patient with me, and I will see you all on the next review very soon. Take care for now and have a good day.